Welcome back to another Warframe video, and today, man, we are here with the new Prime access and accessories and all that other good stuff for Caliban Prime. Caliban Prime came out with two new Prime weapons today. The first one is the Vadarya Prime, and then the second one is actually a signature melee weapon, which is the... Yeah, let's go ahead and skip on to that because I don't remember the name. Anyways, we're here to take a look at the Vadarya Prime, alright? This is a primary weapon. I never heard this weapon before, so this has to be a new weapon in the game of Warframe. Because I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but I've never seen this type of weapon before. So, yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, Vadarya looks really, really good. It looks really nice. And it has some cool little, things going on here with its charge shot. So, we see that it has a primary fire mode of 2.8 of fire rate. It's got a magazine of 16. It's got a reload speed of 2.6. It also comes with a 40% critical chance, critical damage of 2.8. And we have 18% status. And then you have the electricity damage, which is 400. And that's its element right there. So we have to really start doing some electricity damage here. And it's really going to be great. You could also do a corrosive build, but for me, I definitely chose something a little bit different. So I have definitely two builds to show you guys. All right, one is going to be this build setup as you see right now. This one gives a galvanized chamber aptitude with it. All right, and this is what chamber does: 80% multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times, and you got altitude. This is 80% status chance on kill, 40% direct damage per status type affecting the target for 20 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. All right, so that's gonna add some great damage in there for our weapon. You got hunter munitions, which is gonna apply 30% chance to for slash on critical. So that's gonna give off some slash damage, proccing slash, which is good. We got vital acceleration, which is gonna increase the fire rate. So we're going with some fire rate here. And without this, it's at like a 2.8 fire rate. So if you were to try to use the mod, which also applies slash damage, but it's only on impact though, so you can't really use it. You kind of have to use this. Vital Sense, 120% critical damage. We got hammer shot, 60% critical damage and status. So I wouldn't want more of a critical damage here since our critical chance is at 100% now with point strike being added, 150% critical chance, and then you got Stormbringer, all right? So adding more electricity damage to this. So I'm trying to add as much damage as possible. Also saying a lot of critical chance. I went with more critical damage, so that will definitely increase our damage more. And then Primary Merciless also helps us, all right? This is on kill on rank 5. 30% damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times, 30% reload speed. So, yeah, great arcane we got going on. And then the rest of the build just looks amazing to me. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what you'll be able to do with this weapon, with this build setup. And this weapon is really cool. It's got like this... I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a lightning shock that comes down, As it does says here, it says that it also struck enemies become lightning rods. So once you hit those enemies, it'll attract another bolt of a lightning. Or it might have a chance of attracting bolts of lightning, all right? Because it's kind of like a chain lightning reaction kind of thing where it's going to track down another enemy if you get the chance to. Or if it does it, basically. What you'll see right now. As you can see that's what it does. This is why I went with a more fire rate. So you can just keep shooting the weapon much faster and killing your enemies much quicker. As you can see, it did like 15,000 damage in slash and as well as electricity. And you can see it's proccing its slash damage with the hunter munitions. I think this went really well as a build setup. But that's not the only thing that I'm going to show you guys. Like I said, I have a second one. Now, this build setup applies more of critical chance than anything, because now we have galvanized scope on. This gives you on headshot 120% critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds. On headshot kill, 40% critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds stacks up to 5 times. So that is going to increase a lot of red crits going on, or orange, or whatever. It depends on your critical chance. So, you know, but let's be honest, it's not going to do as much red crits as we think. Then we got target acquired, 60% to headshot multiplier, since this is a sniper weapon, which is kind of crazy, but it is a sniper weapon. Why? I don't know. Then I have high voltage now on here as well, 6% electricity damage and status. I kind of went with more electricity on here. Kind of didn't want to use the same mod as galvanized, sorry, not galvanized, but the other hammer shot mod, because I was trying to apply more electricity while having some more crit going on right here. So I wanted to see how that would do, because you can see I don't have the hunting munitions on no more. Then you have primary deadhead on precision headshot kill, 120% damage for 24 seconds, stacks up to 3 times, 30% to headshot multiplier, decreases the weapon recoil by 50%. So that's really good, because I honestly think we don't need it. We're going to be doing a lot of damage on headshots. So, you know, why would I need that? But this provides a slower fire rate. But gives off way more damage. I love how the lightning just strikes down though. And that right there did a 91,000 damage in red crit as well. And a red crit. So definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, that second build is great. Fire rate, however, kind of sucks. But I mean, there's other things you can work your way around that. And as I always like to put in the primary weapon build, if you use Carrier Prime with the Prime Laser Rifle and, well, Vergilus Prime, honestly, is something that you're aiming for, alright? And once you have Vergilus Prime, you can put Vigilante Armaments, Offensive Revore on for a better increase on critical chance for primary weapons only. So I notice when I do use a faster fire rate type of build setup, I honestly enjoy it so much better, because it's crazy. It's just crazy how it does this insane amount of damage, and I'm liking it how it is. I mean, especially using Horror as a additive to that fire rate, it just makes the weapon so much better. I mean, it's just like, it's going crazy with the chain of lightning that's striking them down. And I have hunter munitions on here, so that's also adding like some slash proccing effect, which is good because it's doing so much damage, you know? So only if this thing could red crit a lot more, then man, I mean, this weapon is just perfect if it could do that, you know? So, but this weapon is definitely amazing. You guys got to get your hands on this. I think this is probably one of the greatest sniper rifles I've probably seen in the game. Can't even lie to you. So, let me know what you guys think about the builds and the cons below and the weapon. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you guys check out the live streams as well, man, because we're going live with a whole bunch of different video games. And, of course, we're still streaming Warframe. So make sure you guys check out the live streams. Love you guys so much, and I'm going to see you all in the next video.